Sorry, we have to go in such a hurry on break. This is due to some technical reasons that we have to go. Qaisra, we will continue from where the point we were talking about, and you mentioned a very, very tricky thing that like the time runs out of the hand of a young lady. Like the ladies have a very short time to make a decision, and this is what unfortunately is happening. And you correctly mentioned it. So, don't you think like we are nowadays investing more on weddings and probably nothing for marriages?
I think it's a personal choice. If some people want to spend a lot of money and they have the money and शौक है तो ठीक है, but obviously it's what happens afterward that's important. You know, are the children happy? Are the in-laws happy? Everybody's happy. So that is important. But I cannot say any more. I think my own father, he invested a lot of money on the day he spent a reception because he said, look, मुझे खुशी होती है कि मैं अपने बच्चों की शादी धूमधाम से करें. तो जब ये हमने मेंशन किया अपनी सेक्रेटरी काम पे कि मेरे डैडी इतने हज़ार लगा रहे, वो कहती what? They could give them a deposit. लेकिन my daddy's reaction was this: my children will earn their money for their own houses anyway. I want to make it a nice, lovely day for them. But they did also advise my brothers who were doctors themselves and their wives were doctors. They said, देखो, your wives are like husbands to you as well. You are equal. Do not expect different things from them. You have to make this marriage work. And I noticed a big change of attitude in my parents. They really did. They were so concerned at making their children's marriages that they said, we are just happy if the children are happy themselves. We do not want to interfere. We do not want to get involved with their daily lives, etc. As long as they're happy. कि आजकल ज़्यादा पता है ये नाजुक बहुत रिश्ते हो गए. जो पहले ज़माने शादी वो कायम रहती थी, वो कल्चर ऐसा था या लोग चला लेते. आजकल के बच्चे छोटी-छोटी बातों से स्लिप हो जाते हैं. तो माँ बाप के लिए ये बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी. माय गॉड, बच्चों की शादी ठीक करे. अल्लाह पाक शादी ठीक and दोबारा शादी करने के लिए और मुसीबत पड़ जाती. Where do you start? It's a nightmare. You spend all that money, all that time looking for it, and then start all over again. So you are absolutely right. We do need to invest to make sure that the children have the support and the training by me telling children, sons and daughters, कि ये होता, ये होना चाहिए, ऐसे होना चाहिए, ऐसे रहना चाहिए, कि वो बच्चे छोटी-छोटी बातों में आपस में झगड़ा ना हो जाए. ये छोटी-छोटी स्क्वाबल्स हो जाती हैं ना, वो स्क्वाबल्स की बुनियाद आजकल हो जाती है. सब्र नहीं आजकल कभी मैंने ये देखा. I've seen this. So I don't know if I'm talking nonsense, but this is my view.
No, actually, you, that's why I'm listening you, and I hope my viewers will admire what you're saying is, and your words are more valuable because everybody knows that like writers are more sensitive, they are more.
नहीं ये बात नहीं, ये तो normal common sense के.
No, that's you know, like everybody has a common sense, but unfortunately, since I am from Air Force and we used to say that common sense is not very common nowadays.
Right.
So, but you know, like as you have correctly mentioned and dissected the actual issue that like we are living in the world of fantasy, and this has come across like. As you know, like in America, what happened in this recession was that like this finance or this marketing economy had like fantasized everything, and people were here to just go and invest without thinking that was going to happen in their life. And now what they have seen that from $1 million house there on the streets. Yeah. So this is what is happening here, that the media and all those, like I will say, unfortunately, some of the writers also have glamorized and given dreams of fairy tales and a prince coming from somewhere. So unfortunately, the girls as well as the boys, they have started living in the dreams. And
they have far higher expectation. Expectation ज़्यादा unrealistic हो गए हैं. They have a right. अच्छा है, कोई ज़माना तो ऐसा होता था ना, कोई पूछता भी नहीं था कि किसके साथ शादी होनी ये चाहिए. You know, whatever happened, they just got them married. Now we move to the other end where children want their own choices, which they have a right to. अक्सर उनकी life है. They have a right to marry who they want to, who they feel is ideal for them, but they have to be realistic too. Realism बहुत ज़रूरी है, especially if you're a minority, कि ये रिश्ते कहाँ से मिलेंगे? Where are these eligible bachelors? Where are these eligible women? And if you do find them, will they like you or not?
Okay, one more thing. Like I read that you wrote some dramas and serials for PTV.
जी जी.
So are you still in that?
I was. I wrote a drama serial called Dil Hi To Hai. PTV ने बनाया था. Manaza Hashmi is a good friend. तो उस टाइम वो head of center थी लाहौर में. तो तारिक जमील was a producer. He produced it. और तोकीर नासर was a main actor. तो मेरा मेन मकसद ड्रामा लिखने में ये था कि वैसे तो आप देख सकते हैं मैं वेस्ट में रह रही हूँ, किताबें मेरी इंग्लिश में चल रही हैं, लेकिन आई फील वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग अबाउट सर्टन इश्यूज, स्पेशली वुमेंस के बारे में. तो उस एक ड्रामे में मैंने 2-3 इश्यूज़ लेने थे. एक तो है कि मैं तो लकी हूँ कि यूके में थी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ है काम के लिए, तो मैं काम कर रही हूँ. मुझे बहुत शौक है काम करने में एंड आई लव इट. इट्स पार्ट ऑफ माई लाइफ. इट फुलफिल्स मी. लेकिन मुझे मालूम है पाकिस्तान लाइक एनी अदर डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज नॉट एवरी वुमन हैज़ एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू वर्क. तो मैं सोचती कि ये मजमून जो है ना मैं इसे एक्सप्लोर करूँ कि वुमेन need to have an opportunity to work. So I did it through that drama. दूसरा इशू था कि dyslexia के बारे. There's a reading problem. As an educationist, I wanted to show people कि कोई बच्चे हैं जो जिन्हों को रीडिंग की प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो वो लोग समझते हैं ये गधा है, ये तो खोता है, इसके दिमाग में कुछ जाता ही नहीं. प्रॉब्लम है रीडिंग. So I explored those. And it was a good drama. And I wrote another one called Toheen where I explored कैंसर के बारे में मैंने रेज अवेयरनेस करनी थी और डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस में. So that's what I've done so far. But my main concentration है novels में. मैं ड्रामे बस issues रेज करने के लिए लिखती हूँ कि किताबें कितने लोग पढ़ेंगे, कितने लोग अफोर्ड भी कर सकते. 500 रुपये की किताब मेरी बिके, कितने लोग पढ़ेंगे. ड्रामा सारी दुनिया उधर देखती है. एंटरटेनमेंट है. Through the entertainment, you pass your messages. So if I ever write a drama, especially for PTV or Pakistan, वो message issue raise करने के, जैसे education नहीं होती कि कैंसर के बारे एजुकेशन करने के, देखो स्मोकिंग आ रही, बच्चे नज़दीक है कि ये बच्चे को कैंसर भी हो सकता है, ब्रेस्ट कैंसर के बारे. So I use my dramas as vehicles for raising issues and exploring issues.
And we know that you wrote these dramas probably back in 2003.
Yes, few years back.
Not few years, it's almost a long time now.
Oh really? Oh gosh, yes, it is a few years back. Yes, सही बात है, long time, 6-7 साल हो गए.
Yeah,
and time is flying by.
Yeah, and listening what all you have said this evening here, I will say that you should like write more dramas, like because you are rightly said that dramas do play a very vital role in changing the society.
They do. लोग कहते हैं आप क्यों नहीं वो इधर BBC के लिए लिखती या प्ले ये वगैरह. मैंने कहा मैं बस ये इशू के लिए लिखती हूँ, तो वो भी अपनी पाकिस्तानी सोसाइटी के लिए. And that is why I write for PT. And do you know I gained no money from it. मुझे 1 लाख मिला था, उसमें क्या बनता था. I spent more on it. So I don't do it to earn money. I don't do it to become famous. I did it just to raise awareness. एक मकसद था बस कि raise awareness करनी है.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's talk about like Chiragpur. The village of Chiragpur.
Chiragpur, yes. Okay, you picked that word up, have you? Okay. Now that is a fictitious village. मैंने create की है. वो पहली मेरी किताब है The Holy Woman में. This book is set in Pakistan in a fictitious town called Tandemal, or I can't remember, and then a little village called Chiragpur. And मैंने गाँव एक पेश करना था, तो मैंने ये नाम ऐसे बना लिया, and that's it. फिर दूसरी जो नॉवल है Typhoon, which is a sequel, वो भी उसी गाँव में set है. So that's what Chiragpur is.
So Chiragpur is
a name of a village.
Symbolic.
It's a symbolic, yeah. Chiragpur, Chirag, yes.
Wonderful. So. Okay, let's moving back. Like, what are your activities in US besides you said that you were in Little Rock? Now you're in Chicago, so.
Okay, well, I'll talk about Chicago first. As I said, I'm visiting Chicago. I'm for the next 3-4 days.
Okay, once again, we are sorry to cut here and go on a small break. We'll come back soon.